Hey kids, here's an awesome way to learn about consent.
The words "you can" mean "I consent." You say so with your voice. But it's not consent when you're forced or tricked or scared into your choice.
Everybody makes choices. Our parents and people who love us help guide our choices when we're little. But as we get older, we make our own choices. When we know all the information that's important and no one is forcing or scaring us into a decision, we're consenting. But if they force us, scare us, or trick us, we're not consenting even if we say, "you can." There are other kinds of agreements besides consent.
Like assent?
That's right. If you make a choice because you've been tricked, you're assenting, agreeing based on what you know, but you're not consenting because you don't really know the truth. When what you know is not real, your agreement is not real either. So even when you assent based on what you know, if someone tricks you, you're not consenting.
What about acquiesce?
When someone tries to force you to do something by scaring you or hurting you, they're making you do what they want instead of what you want. Acquiescing is a kind of agreement, but is not consent. Here are some stories about different kinds of agreements. See if you can tell which is consent, which is assent, and which is acquiescing. Bethany and her friend Selena decided to go to the park. Selena liked the new park down the street with a big water fountain to play in. But Bethany didn't want to get wet, so she wanted to go to a park a few blocks away where there were swings and a sandbox. Selena really wanted to go to the new park, so she told Bethany that it has swings and a sandbox. When they arrived, Bethany found out that there were no swings and no sandbox. Selena tricked her into going there. Did Bethany consent? Did she assent? Or did she acquiesce to go to the new park with Selena? Tricking people to do something is not consent. Even when a person agrees, they are assenting, agreeing on the face of it, not consenting. Selena did not get Bethany's consent to go to the new park. Kareem and his friend, Gavin, took Kareem's new puppy, Buster, for a walk. An ice cream truck came down the street and Kareem took out his money to buy an ice cream. Gavin wanted a vanilla cone with chocolate sprinkles. He didn't have the money with him, so he asked Kareem to pay for it. Kareem only had enough money for one ice cream, so he said no. Gavin got angry, and he picked up Buster by his tail. Buster was scared and wiggled frantically to get down, but Gavin wouldn't put Buster down until Kareem gave him the money. Kareem gave him the money because Gavin was hurting Buster. Did Kareem consent, assent, or acquiesce? Gavin scared Kareem by hurting Buster. Kareem acquiesced. He did not consent to Gavin's demands. Selena sat down to eat lunch at the table with her friend, Maya. Maya saw that Selena's mom packed several brownies for her and she asked for one. Selena agreed she could have one, and then she went to get milk to drink with her brownies. When she came back to the table, Maya had eaten all her brownies. Did Selena consent, assent, or acquiesce to her doing so? Selena only consented to Maya eating one brownie. When people give consent to a specific action, that is all they agree to. Selena did not consent, assent, or acquiesce to Maya eating the rest of her brownies. Last week, Joey brought his new bike to the playground. Gavin asked if he could ride it, and Joey told him yes. Today, Joey rode his bike to the store. While Joey was inside, Gavin got on the bike and started to ride it around. Joey's friend, Haruki, asked Gavin, "Did Joey say you could ride it?" Gavin said, "It's okay. He lets me ride it all the time." Did Gavin have Joey's consent? Joey did not tell Gavin he could ride his bike anytime he wanted. He only agreed to let Gavin ride it that one time in the playground. Joey did not consent, assent, or acquiesce to Gavin riding his bike again. Maya hates scary movies. Her brother, Kareem, likes them. Kareem wanted to watch a scary movie on TV. He told Maya it was a funny movie, so she'd agree to watch it with him. In the beginning, it was very funny, but soon it got really scary. Maya began to cry and ran to her mother to complain. Kareem told their mother Maya consented to watch it? But did Maya consent, assent, or acquiesce? Kareem tricked Maya into watching the movie. When someone tricks you, you can only assent, but you can't consent because you don't know all the important facts. Although Maya agreed, the type of agreement she gave was assent, not consent. Joey went out to play on the swings with Haruki. A group of bigger boys came along and they wanted to use the swings. First they pushed Haruki off the swings. He fell and hurt his knee. Then the boys told Joey to get off the swings too. Joey agreed. Did he consent, assent, or acquiesce? Joey was afraid. He made the choice to get off the swings because he did not want to get hurt. Even though he agreed to get off the swings, he was acquiescing, not consenting. If people respect you, they will not trick you, force you, or scare you into doing things you really don't want to do. As you should not trick, scare, or force anyone to do what you want them to do either. When you do, you step past their boundaries without their consent, hurt their feelings, and make them angry. Just like you want people to respect your choices, you should respect their choices too by getting their consent when you want something from them.
The words "you can" mean I consent. You say so with your voice, but it's not consent when you're forced, or tricked, or scared into your choice.
Consent means freely given, when you know the facts and agree.
So don't force or trick or try to scare when you want consent from me.